And greetings this lovely Saturday evening, everybody. It is your friendly neighborhood male cat, Trojan pair here. We are back with our final stream from the Painting of the Bluey family series. We are doing Chilli today. She is our last one. Of course, have our box still that we're using both the animated and the actual figurine paints as a guide. We've got our paintbrush, our apron, and our waters over here. Of course, various paints. We have 10 paints available, but some of these will not be used tonight, or will they obviously be used again. But at the end of the day, we've got, at the very minimum, we are doing these two colors. And then none of these blue colors in the middle. We're done with those. This is for the eyes and the nose here. And then this, of course, is our starter color, the whitest color. As that's going to tell a lot of the features. So, since we are starting with this, let's kind of go over what it is that we've got. So, for this color, we're going to be doing the feet, the chest. Now we're going to do the spots. I'm a little hesitant spots, but we'll go ahead and do those first. There's quite a few of them on her. Probably more so than there has been on anybody else. Then the snout, the hands, and the eyebrows, and then the top part of the head. So a lot of this area is covered by that first part. Then our second color will cover the main part of the body. And I'm going to use that for the ears as well. Then we've got eyes, the nose, and then finally we've got this side of the head, which will be our darkest brown, which is also the color that we're painting our little patch here at the bottom, because green, as you know, is not a workable color, seeing as how we don't have a pre-made color. Again, you can always try to do some kind of a mix or something, but that is not what was provided, and I'm not getting all that. So, let's get ourselves started with first color. This is going to be the most complicated part because it's got all the different small parts and spots and everything that we have to do. So, let's start probably at the feet. Work our way up from that. Now, if you've been with me this whole time, you'll note that I have often had troubles with the first color because of how light it is to be able to see how much I've actually done. Now, so far, I'm doing this a little bit here. It's actually doing pretty good. Actually able to see what I'm doing. I think that's because this is not quite as white of a color to what I was doing for Bluey. But if you don't hit that lighting just right, which is why I'm having to twist and turn and everything like that, it can be kind of hard to see where you've actually made good progress on it. It's like it'll show where the feet are, but then your eyes kind of play tricks on you in the lighting. And it'll look like you rubbed it off, which didn't happen, but just looks like it. Okay, I think I got that foot done. Could probably do this one a little bit more. That looks pretty good. Let's get the other foot done. And just because these parts are so small. Also, these parts are small, but this is a lot better than what I've been doing on my last two streams. Because my last two streams, I had smaller figurines, and so the areas were even smaller. So this is actually, now that I've been doing this times, seems a little bit easier than what I've been used to. And of course, compared to Bandit, where I was not really sure of how all the paint setup worked, at this point now, I am a lot more used to the best ways to prep and whatnot. If you've been here for all the streams, you've seen the progression. Or even if you haven't seen the live streams, but have watched my re-recordings, not re-recordings, but uploaded, recorded versions that were edited on YouTube. I think I'm good. A few little drippings, but that's okay. Feet are done. Let's get the hands. Got the hands done. Or, well, one of them anyway. I thought I was a little bit further ahead than I was actually. Okay. Looks pretty good. Hands. Go ahead and get chest done now. I know I've been doing a lot of these types of streams lately. Question may be asked, potentially, when I'm getting back to the video game part. That will happen soon. I'm debating whether or not I should do it this next stream. I kind of don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to do another one of these types of streams. I've got something else I can build on stream. The next gaming stream that I am definitely going to do will be once I have my Nintendo Power series restarted. And then I'll have a series of games from that episode that will basically be previewing the games that I will be playing for that month. And I'll probably be playing those games until they're finished. And then once those games are finished, we'll do another Nintendo Power episode. I'm gathering a lot from that series in terms of preparation for it. And I really feel much more optimistic about this series this time compared to how I did the first time. It's not altogether thrilled, honestly, how I did it the first time. Turned out a little bit not my style, but trying to conform a different type of style, which is never really good. All right, chest is done. Let's get. I'm gonna do the eyebrows next. That's one thing they. And if you want a good idea too of what games it's going to be that I'm going to be playing, you want to get a good idea of which ones will be, just read the first issue or look up the first issue anyway. Probably won't be able to access it. Unless you want to pay a lot of money. First issue of Nintendo Fun Club News. And there will be games from that issue that will be focused. Personally, I don't remember what all games were on about it. I know one in particular that if I feel I need to, I will. Kind of like the idea for doing it. The main reason being I've kind of already done that in a different episode on YouTube. So that's why I was like, do I really want to do that? But yeah, I think I am. But it'll be different. It'll be a fun way to do it too, I think. So we'll do something just a little different. All right, we got that. Now we just got to get the top of the hair spots, and that's it. So we'll start with the top. Okay. Now let's get those spots good to go. So anywhere you see a spot, dabble that. Is that a spot? I think so. Actually, that's my location there. Spot there. Okay. Oh, yes. I also forgot the ears. Or, no, the ears are the other color. So, a couple spots back here on the tail. She's got several back here. Okay. I got them. Quite a few. But that color is now done. How about that? Oh, our next color will be this peach color for the main body area and the ears, which is going to cover most of her. You know, in all actuality, kind of thinking, since we've already covered snout, let's go ahead and get the nose and the eyes done. And then we should be finished with this set, and then we don't have to worry about this set anymore. So let's just go ahead and do that. And that'll also be very quick. I can't see it. All right. not too bad. It's pretty good. All right. That will do it. This set. So, don't need that one anymore. This cleaned off. Check something here. We're still pretty good. All right. So now, all right, we are not using this color. We're not using this color, and we're not using this color. This color and this color are the only two colors left. So we're going to start with this one, since it's the lighter one. And this is going to cover basically all of her body except for the side of her head. So we're going to get a lot covered with this color. Quite a lot. So I figure let's start with the lowest point and work our way up. Some of the tight spaces include areas where there's gotta be careful with differing colors. Okay, we're pretty much just working on this part of the head, and that's all we've got to cover. And this one spot here, and we'll work around the eyeball, top of the head. That's the simple way to do that one. I think they're roughly the same color. I have a thought on how to make it a little bit different. Might work. I thought maybe if I use that bingo color for the ears there, that'll provide enough context. It's not exactly the same color as what Bingo's ears were, but at this point, I'm more worried about contrast between colors, and I think having the same color body and the part of it, it's just not exactly going. That looks pretty good. All right, so there we go. And that'll finish it for that. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to create a contrast in the inner ear area. So in order to do that, I'm going to use this Bingo shade to do that. Oh boy, here comes epic boss music. I could make it yellow. Nah, I think this will be better. Okay, that I think works pretty good. it's just ever so slight enough that at least it won't look like the exact same color, which I did not want. Okay, so next up, we are doing our last color. Yeah, we're already in the last color. How about that? Of course, stream's gone on a bit longer than we thought it was. I have not realized how late it was. Alright, so we're doing this part of the head now. And then the color will also be used for the patch. It is honestly amazing how fast this has went, time-wise, because it does not feel like it's been that long. It's been as long, almost, as the last stream. Oh, there we go. She looks pretty good. Now we'll just clean off the patch of grass or dirt, and then we'll be done. There you have it. The last member of the family. And tell you what, all the members of the family together. So we had Bandit, my first one. Bingo. Had my weird Bluey one. Really did something with Bluey there. And then, of course, today's Chilli. So here is the entire family finished, which concludes the painting series. Yeah, I'd say this one's probably not my best work, but the other three, I like how I did with them. Bandit, it's a little messy in some parts, but good detail. Probably Bingo, because of how simplistic Bingo was, ended up actually being one of my better ones. Chilli was pretty good, pretty easy one too. So, there we go. Next time, I will probably be doing another building stream. And until next time, this is your friendly neighborhood Hellcat Trojan pair wishing you blessings